Welcome back to another review video. Today I'm going to be reviewing set 75267, the Mandalorian Battlepack. This retails for $14.99 and I bought it at Target. Now, it has 102 pieces, as you can see, and is intended for ages 6 and up. However, that doesn't necessarily apply. You can buy it at any age. Okay. Let's first start off with the minifigures. This, being a battle pack, comes with 4 minifigures. Here they are. These are Mandalorians from the show The Mandalorian. This is from Season 1, Episode 3, I believe. And as you can see, we have 4 of them. I'm just going to basically name them by the color of their helmets. You have green, gray, orange, and blue. And if it'll focus in, yes, there we go. So you can see their minifigures are actually very detailed, and they all, one thing I really enjoy about them is they all have different colored capes in the back, which is nice because, you know, you don't really see these colors a lot, and so to have them in the fabric piece that LEGO uses is actually really nice, and it's a good addition to your collection. Now back to the actual minifigures. I really like their designs. Oh yeah, the stud shooters, I don't put the little red 1x1 studs in them, by the way, so deal with it. But anyway, I really like the minifigures. I love the helmet designs. I think they're all unique, and you can tell them individually apart. So this isn't an army builder, but I think it's still a really good set that LEGO released, and for $15 it's really affordable too. But I mean, yeah, really back to the detailing. I mean, the minifigure detailing, it's all unique, so each torso is different. It's not just like kind of filled in. And each color scheme is also different, which is something that's very nice to see. Now, enough of with the minifigures. I'm going to set them down, and we're going to go on to the build. The build, in my opinion, is subpar. I know that it's a battle pack, and that they really often just kind of had filler builds that are usually just best to take apart. They're meant to be played with, but primarily for younger kids, like I said, probably 6 to 8 would be the oldest you would really want to keep something like this, just because it's really small. The first build we have here is a sort of speeder, I suppose, which normally for these battle packs, the thing that comes with the minifigures isn't really in the movies, and that's definitely the case with this. I mean, the speeder, it's a nice speeder design, I'm not gonna lie. I like the color scheme of dark tan and light bluish gray with some dark bluish gray accents mixed in. It also has 2 stud shooters, so there is a little bit of play feature in it as well. But, I mean, other than that, it's a nice little speeder design, like I said, but with 102 pieces, the design for this was kind of hindered, I feel like. So, honestly, in my opinion, this is just going to be the best thing to take apart and just use for spare pieces, just for future mocks. So this is one part of build, and then this is the other part of the build. I think this is atrocious. I don't know what LEGO were doing with this. They've apparently made some sort of like bunker or hideout, I guess, so that way you can like pose it as a shootout between the Mandalorians and presumably stormtroopers. But I really think this is just a terrible, terrible build. I really don't know why they decided on this. They could have gone with a lot of things from Navarro, which is the planet that the Mandalorian Episode 3 takes place on. Where the Mandalorians are featured. And, I mean, really, the color scheme doesn't even go with it. I would have hoped to see some dark tan on this, at least, because that is the prominent color on Navarro. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with this, to be honest. This little barracks or bunker, call it what you will. This is definitely going to be taken apart as soon as I'm done with this. And then we have a couple of accessories as well. We have these Pathfinders, which are nice. They're nice. They look good on clones. Those are good for army building for sure. And then we have the communications antenna here. And so as you can see, I've put them on 2 of the minifigures. But it comes with 4 each. So you could equip all 4 of them with both the Pathfinder and the communications antenna. So all in all, I would recommend this set. I think the build is pretty lackluster, but the minifigures are amazing, and I really would recommend it. I would recommend it, especially since it's going to be retiring soon. If you don't already have one, I would highly advise you pick one up. Just one. You really don't need more than that. because again, these are not army building figs, but still, I think that it is a very good set. I would rate it a solid 7 out of 10, which is pretty good for the fall 2020 wave, I would say, because there were a lot of disappointing things, I think, in that wave. But this is definitely one of the better ones. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.